Welcome to No Nonsense Guy SA.
Hey, all right, South Africa. Welcome back to the No Nonsense Guy. Sorry, I've been away for a little while. I have this nasty thing upon me called Addison's disease, which basically stuffs me up. It's long and the short of it. When you switch on your car and all the lights go like this, that's Addison's. And there's no cure, and you have to manage yourself with cortisone, and sometimes you just don't get it right. But that is what it is, and we will continue with some nice news today. So today I've got some stories that'll make you actually shake your head, maybe laugh, maybe even curse at your screen like I do, and at the TV screen. So settle in, grab a coffee or a whiskey. There's no judgment here. Let's just get into it. Okay, so the first story. Yes, these oaks are sharks, eh? So Toyota and Westbank have been colluding. Okay. So they had to pay a 30 million settlement, and it's just kind of under the carpet. But I thought I'd let you guys know, because we know these bastards, if they get a flippin', hey, they'll with no Vaseline. So car lovers and haters, Toyota and Westbank have just been slapped with a 30 million rand fine for colluding in the vehicle finance market. That's right. They're basically dividing the market like kids at a school saying, I'll take that customer and I'll take this one. So now 30 million sounds like a lot, but alas, it's car finance, it's pocket change, okay? Toyota probably makes more than that in a month selling coffee at their dealerships. But the Competition Tribunal approved a settlement, listen here, to avoid a long court battle. Translation. In No Nonsense Guy talk, Toyota and Westbank probably thought, why waste time fighting this when we can just pay and move on? They say corporate logic, right? The bottom line, anti-competitive behavior costs them some cash. But the everyday consumer, you're still paying for it, because collusion ultimately hits your pocket. They've changed absolutely nothing. We move over to a little bit of politics. In that we talk about a guy called Pule Mabe, and he is the former ANC spokesperson. And he's in hot water over a 27 million rand fraud case. Change for these cadres. So the Special Investigating Unit says that back in 2017, Mabe and his buddies got money for tuk-tuks meant for waste pickers. And surprise, the tuk-tuks never arrived. So again, great idea. Where's the money? Show me the money. Jerry Maguire, show me the money. Mabe's defense, I didn't do it. I can't. The SIU's response, yeah, but your tuk-tuks didn't magically appear either. So either you did it, or where are the tuk-tuks? Okay? If it goes to court, it's going to be like watching a slow motion train wreck. Millions meant to help people allegedly pocketed instead. And let's be honest, no one outside a courtroom is really going to understand all the legal twists. We just see another ANC scandal. Again, cancer. And of course, now story number 3 also, Pule Mbalula. Sorry, I always say his name wrong. It's Pule Mbalula. And the ANC's GNU love-hate relationship. And listen, this, I promise you, this irritates me so much. Pule, you irritate me, and I hope I irritate you. So politics now. Pule Mbalula, the ANC Secretary General. You know that he's very senior. I think that's like the second in charge under old Ramaphosa. He's made it clear the ANC doesn't like the DA. Shocking, right? We don't like you. We don't like you. Here's the kicker. The ANC joined the government of national unity anyway. Why? Because it's love. Well, basically, it's like eating spinach because the doctor says it's good for you, even though you don't really like it. The ANC says we don't trust the DA, but joining the GNU keeps us in power and the country mostly stable. Practical love, zero romantic feeling. Taking one for the team. If the ANC had a dating profile, it'd say, here for stability, not love. So here's where we get the whiskey out and the coffee and we start throwing at the screen because this just pisses me off as well. Electricity price hikes. Again, thanks, NERSA. And now, this story, it's actually going to make you scream at your electricity bill because Eskom and NERSA have announced big electricity hikes again. Why? Because NERSA messed up. And when the regulator messes up, guess who pays? Yep, you and me. So NERSA made a mistake, and now they've seen that they've made a mistake, and now they've passed it on to us. So if we have a look at it, here's what it boils down to. Next year's hike, 8.76. That's almost double inflation. The year after that, 8.83. And that, my peeps, my massacres, is just the start. Eskom says it's to cover costs. We say it's to cover your inability to regulate properly. It's like paying extra because the traffic cop misread the speed limit. Frustrating, unnecessary, and totally avoidable. Well, everything is that this bunch of knobs get up to. And then our favorite coach, Julius Malema, is found guilty of hate speech. Are you surprised as I am that they actually found him guilty? There must be one judge out there that's saying, not me, not me, I will find you guilty, you bastard guy. And here's a spicy one, right? So Julius Malema, the EFF leader, been found guilty of hate speech. Unfortunately, some of his public statements went beyond political rhetoric and into illegal territory. Yeah, kill the boer. Yeah, that's not. So what does this mean? First, it's a legal black mark, okay? Malema could face fines, restrictions, or even community service. Though no, in SA politics, a jail sentence is unlikely unless the courts really want to flex their muscles. But the biggest story here, my peeps, the political repercussions. This gives the ANC and other parties ammunition to paint the EFF as reckless or dangerous. Huh? They are. On the other hand, Malema's supporters will probably double down, claiming political persecution. Yay! Yay! Let's be honest, in South Africa, a hate speech verdict doesn't always silence someone, especially like Malema. It could even make him louder, more defiant, more headline grabbing. Politics as usual, folks. Bottom line, this verdict could influence elections, coalitions, and public trust in the political discourse. And your WhatsApp group will explode with memes, guaranteed. So there you have it. Colluding banks, 27 million drama, tactical love politics, electricity bills that hurt your actual soul, and Julius Malema stirring the political pot again. Life in SA, never boring, often ridiculous. Keep your wallets closed, your eyes open, and remember, just because it's on the news doesn't mean that it's normal. I'm Warren Herald. You all know nonsense guy SA, keeping it real, keeping it truthful, and hopefully keeping you laughing and shaking your head and ready to scream. I'll see you next time. Take care God bless. And remember always, use this wonderful brain that the Lord has blessed you with. Take care. God bless, peace.